already know this is Pun, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself, a.k.a. La Dobo, a.k.a. El Sazon, a.k.a. El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar de la Hoya, the Golden Boy, stated yesterday during his workout, you already know, getting ready for his September 11th fight, stated that Manny Pacquiao, 8th Division World Champion, 5 millennium, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the 12-time champion, the greatest karaoke singer of them all. Manny Pacquiao is the greatest of all time. Manny Pacquiao, damn the ass, is the greatest of all time, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to tell y'all, I did a video 2 years ago and said that Manny Pacquiao was the greatest of all time, and people was like, yo, Punch, what you talking about, Punch? Greater than Robinson? Sugar Ray Robinson? Better than Muhammad Ali? Better than Mike Tyson? Better than this, and better than who? Better than... Manny Pacquiao, damn it, is the GOAT. I say the GOAT. And a valid opinion in the sport of boxing, Oscar de la Hoya has alluded the same thing. The greatest fighter of all time. Who's going to be like Manny Pacquiao? Who's ever going to do what Manny Pacquiao did? And ladies and gentlemen, of course, in this past weekend, of course, Manny Pacquiao did lose to Ugas. But just like I said in the other video, go check it out. Manny Pacquiao, 42 years old, freak of nature. No excuse, freak of nature. 42 years old, freak of nature. 2 years layoff. And like 4 days of preparation. And look how he look. Look how great he look. For the people, I know there's haters out there. Y'all desperate. Y'all desperate to see Manny Pacquiao go. I know. Y'all don't understand. You know what y'all don't understand, Manny Pacquiao? Maybe because you don't understand the blessing of God. And maybe if you get to know how beautiful God is and how great God is and what he does for others, then God will work greatness in you. Give God the chance to work greatness in you. Because if you serve God, the greatness of you will come through fruition. That's what Manny Pacquiao has. That's what other athletes, other personnels around the world has. Put God first and everything second. Y'all already know the slogan. Now, I know. Some of y'all is not about the spiritual. Some of y'all don't believe in the higher being and the true wealth. But Manny Pacquiao is a sign. You know what I'm saying? He's something that you can look up to and be like, you know what, damn, man, from where Manny Pacquiao was at to where Manny Pacquiao is now, damn, God is good. And ladies and gentlemen, look, the good thing about Oscar de la Hoya in his statement is because we already know that he's great. We know that Oscar de la Hoya is great. There's no doubt about it. You could say whatever you want to say outside of what he's done outside of boxing. At the end of the day, everybody got their trials and tribulations. But look at him, Oscar de la Hoya, 8-pack, looking great, looking in great shape. You got to give him all the props in the world. Look, people love to you know what I'm saying, kick people while they're down. But what about hold them up? What about, preserving the modern day warriors and modern day gladiators, the people that put their life on the line for pure entertainment? Some people got their downs, some people got their ups, some people are stagnant, some people got people to help them out, some people don't. I'm going to tell you like this. Even guys like Oscar de la Hoya and Manny Pacquiao, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Yeah, they got a lot of people around them and they got family. But there's a few people that they could trust. It's few people that understand the greatness of both fighters. Oscar de la Hoya knows exactly the greatness of Manny Pacquiao. And maybe you guys need to follow suit. Now, by all means, I'm not saying be a follower in life. I'm not saying that. But what we should do is appreciate greatness. Preserve greatness, appreciate greatness. Ain't nothing bad about that. Ain't nothing bad at giving props to greatness. Push your ego to the side. Congratulate the people that's doing something great. See, Oscar de la Hoya, he ain't even had to say it. I mean, look, even Manny Pacquiao whoop his ass. Matter of fact, Manny Pacquiao retired Oscar de la Hoya. And I'm going to tell you something about this boxing game. It's a lot of egos. So for Oscar de la Hoya to come out and say what he said about Manny Pacquiao being the greatest of all time, maybe other legends and other greats, because I'm going to tell you like this, there's a lot of ego trips in the sport of boxing. But this is why we give credit to Oscar de la Hoya. He done business with Floyd Mayweather, a guy that's talked trash about him. He's done business with Manny Pacquiao. He's done business with Ricky Hatton. He's done business with the other greats. Remember, Oscar de la Hoya started Golden Boy Promotions, and couple boxers had shares. Shane Mosley had shares. You know, Bernard Hopkins, I just mentioned. Ricky Hatton, Golden Boy UK. See, one thing about Oscar De La Hoya, as much as a warrior that he is, he's also one of the most humble warriors out there, and also looking out for fighters. Let's not forget that he's the one that actually signed most of these fighters that left him to go sign with Al Heyman. Let's not forget that he was the one that actually, you know, helped Canelo Alvarez achieve the most lucrative contract in sports history. And look the way he gets treated. Why Oscar De La Hoya keeps getting treated bad by people that ever since he started this business and being a promoter, all he was trying to do was just help fighters out. Give fighters another platform. Give fighters another leeway. Give fighters another opportunity, another option. To do what Oscar De La Hoya has done, and what Manny Pacquiao is doing right now. Manny Pacquiao is doing Manny Pacquiao's promotion and helping a lot of fighters in the Philippines. Shout out to John Riel Casimero and the rest of the fighters in MP promotion. Shout out to Sean Gibbons as well. Great team. But Oscar De La Hoya has been holding boxing down in such a way that we never seen a boxer capitalize and learn the business outside of boxing and being successful at it, while the whole boxing world is trying to bring him down, while all the power entities is trying to devalue and try to discredit his name. And still, Oscar De La Hoya is going to be performing September 11th. Looking in great shape. Maybe it has to do something with the era, that these fighters know how to get in shape and look great at the same time. Mike Tyson have stated that he loves Manny Pacquiao as well. Who doesn't love Manny Pacquiao? A bunch of low-life haters, that's all. Low-life haters. Haters, I say. How dare you hate Manny Pacquiao? There is no way you are a sport of combat. You are a fan of combat sport and would hate a Manny Pacquiao. Yes, and I'm one of the ones that Manny Pacquiao should not retire. I think that Manny Pacquiao got one more fight left. One more fight. Come on. One more fight. Come on, Manny Pacquiao. One more fight. You only have 5 days of preparation for this fight. And I do believe that Manny Pacquiao gets that 8 to 10 weeks to prepare for Ugas. And then he'll be seasoned more, because remember, he had two years layoff. Manny Pacquiao looked great. Shout out to Ugas as well. He looked good. He looked great as well, beating the great Manny Pacquiao. I had it closer than what than what a lot of people were saying. The judges is fair. The 115, 113 is highly fair. I didn't have it no 116, 112, but 115, 113 highly fair. Draw highly fair as well. But what you gonna say? Oscar De La Hoya, one of the greatest of all time that has fought with the champion, have stated that he is the greatest of all time. I guess I'm not going too crazy. Maybe I'm not the one that's drinking the moonshine like everybody else. Be like, oh, come on, Punch, you tripping? Punch, you crazy? Nah, y'all crazy. Manny Pacquiao, you're a witness of greatness. Yeah, you could talk about Armstrong and in the past, great, good, but you ain't never watch him. You have witnessed the greatest. Manny Pacquiao, baby. You have witnessed it. And you ain't never gonna find an 8th Division World Champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time champion, an ambassador, a senator, a humanitarian, one of the best husbands and fathers of them all, and the best karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya for keeping it real.